Now in Good Morning Northwest, we are on the scene of breaking news. A deadly shooting in Northwest Spokane. Spokane police say the person who pulled the trigger called police on herself.
Summer temperatures are rolling in, and then we're going to see some changes that'll make it feel more like spring or possibly fall. We're going to have a full check of the forecast coming up.
And 5 fires lit around Spokane. Police believe this man is responsible, and he admitted it. Why, he says he did it. You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News now. Thanks for being with us. I'm Robin Nance.
And I'm Natalie Grant. Today is Tuesday, June 25th. We start with breaking news this morning of a fatal shooting in Northwest Spokane.
It happened early this morning on North Cochran near Loma Vista Park. Allison Martinez is live at the scene getting the latest information. Allison?
Good morning. I'm here in Northwest Spokane, just a few houses down from Loma Vista Park. The Spokane Police Department tells us a woman shot and killed her male family member inside of the home behind me. You can see crime tape. We've seen officers in and out of the home throughout the morning. Police cars still surrounding it. Now, just after 1 a.m., the woman called 911 saying she shot someone and wanted to turn herself in. The police got here to find the woman waiting on her front porch. She's now in custody. At this point, there's no word on motive. The name of the man who was shot and killed will be released by the medical examiner's office at a later date. There are no road closures as you make your way through this area. We'll have more updates on our website, KXLY.com. Reporting in Spokane, Allison Martinez, 4 News Now.
Allison, thanks so much for that update.
All right, let's get to Mark and your first alert forecast.
Starting off with the blue sky, winds are very light, and we've got a pretty nice condition. I mean, we're sitting at 58 degrees. It's about 10 degrees cooler over to Coeur d'Alene this morning starting off. But again, winds east-northeast at 5 miles an hour. Here's a look at the 4 things that we want you to know. It's going to be sunny and warmer today than yesterday. It's going to be breezy for tomorrow. Those winds firing up. Thunderstorm potential on Thursday and much cooler. But then we rebound. We'll have low 80s for Hoop Fest weekend, looking nice. 47 into Deer Park. It's 50 into Hayden again. Coeur d'Alene reporting 48, and then we have 53 into the valley. So temperatures are out there, sort of moving around. We'll have a continuation of sunshine throughout the day. A few high thin clouds coming in tonight, and then overnight we have more cloud cover. We have that opportunity, the chance of showers on Wednesday. We really see that chance around the noon hour. That moves out. And then Thursday, we start to see everything come in from the north, bringing with it the winds, the potential thunderstorm activity, and of course, the much cooler temperatures coming out. We're going to see 72 by 10 at noon, near 80, and we're going to be in the mid-80s all afternoon long with a high today of 86.
Mark, thanks. A series of fires in downtown Spokane this weekend and an arson last month were all started by the same man. That's according to Spokane police.
Officers booked Chad Horn into jail Saturday for second-degree arson and reckless burning. In court documents, SPD says Horn intentionally and maliciously set fire to these 6 locations on your screen. Appearing in court, Horn stated his reason when asked why he started the fires.
Yes, sir. I have brain problems, but yes, sir.
Multiple times during his appearance, Horn pleaded to Commissioner Eugene Cruz and is seen praying. In his defense, Horn's lawyer claims that multiple factors made Horn act out of character.
He wants the court to know he has terminal brain cancer. That right there, Your Honor, in addition to his mental health and substance abuse issues, we are arguing affected this very out of character behavior.
The commissioner set Horn's bond at $100,000. His arraignment is set for July 2nd.
Well, in our Fire Watch coverage this morning in Northwest Spokane, you may have seen helicopters and ground crews working on a brush fire in Riverside State Park yesterday. The fire burned about an acre or 2. Washington State Parks and Recreation says no homes were threatened. However, the Moran Trailhead, Centennial Trail, and Suspension Bridge at Boland Pitcher had to be closed during the firefight.
New research finds both the frequency and intensity of extreme wildfires has more than doubled in the last 2 decades. Researchers looked at 2 decades of data collected by 2 NASA satellites. They focused on clusters of extreme events and found there were nearly 3,000 out of more than 30 million fires globally. In the western U.S. and Canada, extreme fire events increased 11-fold from 6 in 2003 to 67 in 2023. And the year 2023 was also the hottest on record. The lead author says the findings are consistent with the effects of climate change as forests become hotter and drier.
The Kootenai County Sheriff's Office and the Coeur d'Alene Police Department are still searching for a teenager who escaped a juvenile detention center. Sheriff Robert Norris says 2 teens escaped around 5:30 Friday night. They found one of them. Police say the other teen was seen running north from the center. Now, 15-year-old Caden Schreibeis was last seen wearing a green shirt and blue sweatpants. Anyone with information on where Caden may be should call the Kootenai County Sheriff's Office. Your Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:05.
And we've been talking about a beautiful morning here and warming up today, mid-80s. So you say?
I do. It's going to be it's run over trying to get things done. Yeah, 80s today and tomorrow, but the sky is going to change a lot between today and tomorrow. And then we're going to talk about cooler air coming in. Oof, we're going to feel it. We're going to have a full check of that forecast coming your way.
North Korea is doing it again, invading South Korean airspace with hundreds of balloons carrying trash. Coming up, why it says it's doing it.
Also ahead, he fought his child pornography conviction all the way to the U.S. Supreme Court. What happened once the case brought by a reality TV star made it to the justices when we come back.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Hey. If it feels like everything you say to your teenager goes in one ear and out the other, you're not alone. But even when it seems like they aren't listening, they are, especially when it comes to a topic like drugs. Find time in everyday moments to share facts, teach refusal skills, and answer their questions about drugs, including opioids like fentanyl, because your words matter. Get the conversation started today.
Good morning. Thank you for calling Mainstream Electric Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. How may I help you today?
I'm having some problem with my air conditioner.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What sort of problem?
Well, it's making a clangety, clunk sound.
Oh, no worries. We can certainly take care of that for you. Here at Mainstream Electric Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, we speak your language.
Chevy gets it. I want it, and I can afford it can be one and the same. With Chevy Trax, a car and driver 10 best. The rugged Chevy Trailblazer. And Chevy Colorado, Motor Trend Truck of the Year. Chevy, all you want is all within reach. Connected by OnStar. Get 1.9% APR financing on select popular 2024 Chevy SUVs when you finance with GM Financial. See your hometown Chevy dealer today.
The right window shade can do more than just cover a window. Imagine shades that light up to illuminate dark spaces. Shades that adjust automatically for the best lighting or privacy. Shades that improve energy efficiency for lower utility bills. All with legendary Hunter Douglas quality for style that lasts. Hunter Douglas. Shades like no other.
Adventure awaits at Silver Mountain Resort this summer. Play 2 days in Idaho's largest indoor water park and enjoy one night in a beautiful condo. Ride America's longest gondola for breathtaking scenic views or cruise the Northwest's #1 bike park. Create new family memories around the fire, an outdoor movie, or an evening stroll through the village. Just 30 minutes east of Coeur d'Alene on I-90. Your adventure awaits at Silver Mountain. Book today at silvermt.com.
4 News Now is brought to you by Click It RV.
It is 6:09. Here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. Today, Israel's Supreme Court ordered ultra-Orthodox Israeli Jews to be drafted into the military.
The court said the state does not have the authority to order a blanket avoidance of conscription. In the ruling, the court also ordered the government to withdraw funding from any religious schools whose students do not comply with their draft notices. This ruling is a major blow to Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and his coalition, which relies on 2 ultra-Orthodox parties to govern.
North Korea is sending hundreds more trash balloons over its border to the south. South Korea's military says it's detected 350 balloons as of this morning. No hazardous substances have been found so far. South Korean military warned it may restart its anti-Pyongyang loudspeaker broadcasts at the border. North Korea says the balloons are in retaliation for South Korean activists flying leaflets with materials critical of Kim Jong-un's regime.
On Monday, the Supreme Court declined to hear an appeal from former reality TV star Josh Duggar. He was sentenced to more than 12 years in prison for receiving and possessing child pornography. The material was found on his computer by federal agents. Now, Duggar said it could have been put there by a former employee who had a prior sex offense conviction. But Duggar couldn't prove that an employee had access to his computer, so the court wouldn't let him use the prior conviction as evidence. Duggar argued the decision violated his Sixth Amendment rights. The federal appeals court affirmed the decision, and the Supreme Court chose not to hear Duggar's appeal.
The Supreme Court is likely to announce several blockbuster decisions this week. Those include rulings on abortion, guns, and former President Donald Trump's claims of absolute immunity. Monday, the High Court also agreed to hear the Biden administration's challenge to a transgender care ban, delving into the complicated issue of whether states can ban hormone therapy and puberty blockers for minors.
All right, here's your weather in 10 seconds. It's going to be sunny and hot. I could even done it quicker. Grab your sunglasses. Make sure you're hydrating yourself. You'll feel better for it. Our high today, 86 degrees.
The Idaho Transportation Department needs your help looking for ways to improve traffic on the Rathdrum Prairie.
Today, ITD will host the first of 2 open houses to discuss ways to optimize existing corridors and develop new routes to ease congestion and increase mobility in the area. Now, today's meeting at the Kootenai Technical Education Campus in Rathdrum begins at 5 o'clock. Tomorrow's meeting will be held at the Coeur d'Alene Shrine Club Event Center starting at 6. If you can't make it, there is also an online version that will be available starting on Thursday.
Good morning, Northwest. Time is now 6:11.
Dangerous flooding is slamming the upper Midwest. 2 people have already died, and there's a warning to thousands to leave their homes as a dam is in real danger of failing. That story coming up right after this break.
And as we send you to that break, here's a live look at your Tuesday morning. It's a beauty. More Good Morning Northwest coming right up.
4 News Now is brought to you by CARD, the Center for Asbestos-Related Diseases.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Get into an Audi and go your own way. Find your way to exceptional offers during the Summer of Audi sales event at your local Audi dealer.
Embrace the magic, celebrate friendship, and share the joy at Disney's Frozen the Musical.
Coming to First Interstate Center for the Arts, July 24th through August 4th. Get tickets at BroadwaySpokane.com.
A hit. No matter how you slice it. Or cut it or cube it. Sizzle, pork, and mmm.
And now a joke from Yolk's Fresh Market.
Why is a hamburger so lucky? Because it's on a roll.
Considering selling your RV? R&R wants it. Tired of paying storage fees? R&R needs it. Just don't use it anymore? R&R will buy it. Due to a critical shortage of pre-owned RVs, R&R RV is currently paying our absolute top dollar for your used RV. Any year, any make, any model. Turn your RV into cash or flip it for a newer model. So if you no longer use it or want it, let R&R RV buy it. Visit the R&R RV Superstore in Liberty Lake or call Keith at 509-499-2601.
Visit AutoNation Acura Spokane Valley for attractive offers on a new vehicle.
Chill or grill on a new deck from Par this season. Get a free Makita Bluetooth radio or portable pellet grill with a qualifying Par deck package purchase of wood, TimberTech, or Trex. Visit par.com for details. Par, go where the builders go.
What are you gonna build?
Get into an Audi and go your own way. Find your way to exceptional offers during the Summer of Audi sales event at your local Audi dealer.
Your time is 6:14. Breaking news this morning. A flooding emergency is threatening the upper Midwest. Torrential recent rain leading to dangerous flooding, now blamed for at least 2 deaths.
And officials in southern Minnesota are keeping an eye on this dam that is set to be in imminent failure condition. Here's ABC's Lionel Moyes.
This morning, record-breaking floods are threatening to burst the Rapidan Dam in the upper Midwest. Officials warning families near Mankato, Minnesota, along the Blue Earth River to be ready to evacuate. Storms dumped nearly 18 inches of rain, engulfing neighborhoods, leaving structures barely hanging on.
It's been a very long night. Yeah, now the threat of our house, my family house, where I grew up, is threatened by the force of Mother Nature, the water, and you're not stopping Mother Nature.
Rain and debris like trees falling and metal from a destroyed energy substation are straining conditions. Officials are now warning the dam is in imminent failure condition. This video shows the remnants after flooding caused a rail bridge connecting Iowa and South Dakota to partially collapse.
This railway bridge ripped apart by that raging river. You see the gushing water. Officials say it crested at 45 feet. That's historic levels, forcing many that live nearby to evacuate.
Barriers were built to withstand just 46 feet. Overnight, President Biden declaring a major disaster in Iowa, unlocking federal funds for cleanup and recovery efforts. This as high temperatures persist nationwide with excessive heat warnings in the west and triple digits in parts of the south. In Raleigh, North Carolina, one ice company has had to ramp up production and hire more drivers to meet demand as people try to stay cool.
We normally have this full. As you can see, that the weekend we've done is quite a bit of business this weekend.
As for the Rapidan Dam, officials still do not know if the dam will totally fail or if it will be able to withstand the strain from rain and debris. There's also still a flash flood warning in place today. Lionel Moyes, ABC News, New York.
Well, here's a live look at our Tuesday here. I'm glad we don't have the flooding that they're dealing with out there.
Goodness, just awful there. For us, beautiful summer skies. Beautiful
the Pacific
day.
Northwest is about 1/8 of the country that's got okay weather.
Yeah.
Everybody else is dealing with something, whether it's the heat or the severe storms. We see those into the Great Lakes, again, moving into Ohio, Indiana, and Illinois. They're going to have severe weather and heavy rains as well, while the flooding continues into parts of Minnesota, and they get more rain. The heat into the Midwest and the Southwest, not only the heat, but now humidity coming into Arizona, New Mexico off a system that's coming out of again, the central areas of Baja. So let's go to the Northwest. It's where we live. 47 into Deer Park, 58 officially at the Spokane International Airport. Temperatures around 50 as you look at Coeur d'Alene, Hayden, and Rathdrum. So not looking too bad there. Here's our forecast for the day. It's going to be sunny and 86. Winds are going to be light, negligible, not going to be a big deal. 58 for the overnight low. And again, you may have to use a fan to push some of the cool air in or the heat out of your home after today, to then cool it off tomorrow morning to shut it down and, you know, hold on to some of that coolness. We do have, as we track the heat, that heat today and again tomorrow. But we are going to start to see a change with that big low that's now moving north of us, dragging across parts of Canada and pulling with it a little bit of moisture. That's going to trigger us with some scattered showers and that cooler air coming in. That's going to be for Thursday. It's only going to hang out for a day, but it is going to be a cool day. Now, we'll see showers Wednesday midday using a different computer model here, but all of it agrees the central basin is going to get more than we will, and the mountains of North Idaho and northeastern Washington will get more. Thursday noon, the potential there for isolated thunderstorm activity and scattered showers, cooler because that's coming out of the north, and then it starts clearing out for the weekend. Looks pretty good. So today we're going to be at 86. We're going to see that in Coeur d'Alene. You're going to have mid-80s at Colville, Sandpoint, Bonners Ferry, Ritzville at 89. Nearing 100 into the LC Valley, 95 into the Tri-Cities. So the heat is on all over the place. Mid-80s today, tomorrow. Okay, breezy, chance of isolated thunderstorms on Thursday, but cooler with a daytime high of 71 degrees. And then we're going to be 75 on Friday, and then we're going to be in the low 80s for Hoop Fest. And in fact, Monday, 78. Let's stretch that timeline out one additional day. So we'll be above average for the weekend. And again, tens of thousands of people enjoying that. And also into Coeur d'Alene, you're going to be playing pickleball. And 77 on Tuesday. So we'll maintain those upper 70s, just a touch above average. But it is going to be an above average weekend at 82 degrees. And I think everyone can agree that's pretty good basketball weather, pretty good pickleball weather. It's pretty good weather.
It really is. It's going to be toasty with all those people and all, you know, the blacktop.
That heat island, it'll start building.
It could be so much worse.
It could be.
We've had it a lot worse. It's now 6:20.
For the first time in franchise history, Lord Stanley is heading to
today's series opener against the Tampa Bay Rays. We have that next in sports. Thanks for waking up with Good Morning Northwest on your Tuesday morning. We'll be right back.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Looks like you need some kind of quick payment to settle this whole mess.
Yeah, I'm going to reach out to those one call that's all guys.
We want to make sure you're actually taken care of after an accident like this.
One call, that's all.
509-999-9999.
Things just keep getting better at Spokane Tribe Resort and Casino. Our all-new 175-room resort hotel is opening soon. Elevate your experience with luxurious accommodations, state-of-the-art amenities, and exquisite dining. Visit SpokaneTribeCasino.com for more details. You just win here.
It's Click It RV's lowest price guarantee sale going on now at your neighborhood Click It RV.
Be a winner like me and get to Click It RV.
With 0 down and no payments till October, now is the time to own your dream RV.
Get to Click It RV now. Are you going to be mad, bro?
Get never before deep discounts on trailers, fifth wheels, toy haulers, and motorhomes. Plus the best selection, highest trade-in values ever, and a lifetime warranty. Nobody beats the discounts at Click It RV.
I'm Richard Sherman, and we guarantee it.
1 mile past Hawaii and Newport Highway.
Bounty Mega Roll lasts longer, so you can tackle
applesauce and avocado, berries, butter, coffee cream, drippy fingers, deviled eggs, and empanadas, red and green.
Bounty Mega Roll lets you clean spills without running out.
And Mommy's glass of Zinfandel.
Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
So rich, so indulgent. It's Indulgent Moisture Body Wash for soft, smooth skin. Bye-bye dry, hello glow in just 14 days. Indulge with Olay Body Wash.
Want to instantly look more attractive and years younger? The solution is whiter teeth. But you love coffee and tea, maybe even wine or smoking, and all of them stain your teeth and make them yellow. It's time you discovered Power Swabs, the fast 5-minute revolutionary treatment.
The first time I tried it, I was so surprised. My husband was so excited that he wanted to run out and get it. He said, "What have you been trying?" I said, "Well, I've tried this product called Power Swab." And he said, "I can't believe how white your teeth are." From that point on, I've been sold.
Power Swabs are guaranteed to whiten your teeth up to 2 shades after the first application. After 5-minute daily treatments for the next week, your teeth will be an average of 6 shades whiter. Power Swabs will whiten natural teeth and remove stains from veneers, bonding, caps, and crowns.
This is a Power Swab smile. This is a Power Swab smile.
Call, go online, or scan the code on your screen right now to receive 50% off this 4th of July. You'll also receive the Power Swab Stain Out Quick Stick, absolutely free. And in addition, you will get free shipping.
After more than a week away from T-Mobile Park, the Seattle Mariners will wrap up a 9-game road trip later this week, and you better believe they are looking forward to getting back home based off of how things have gone. On Monday, they opened up a series with the Tampa Bay Rays, but almost immediately the mood was dampened as starting pitcher Bryan Woo went down with an apparent hamstring and left the game in the 4th inning. And then to add insult to injury, the Rays staged a late 8th inning comeback to steal Game 1 of the series 4-3. Seattle has now dropped 5 of their last 7 games, but the immediate concern is the health of their starter and how long he could be out.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll take I get an MRI tomorrow. Initial look is, we just have to see. It's hard to project, anything there. We just have to get an MRI tomorrow and see where we're at.
And you watched it here on KX List at 80-1 odds. Reporting in studio, I'm Alex Crescenti, 4 News Now Sports.
Well, coming up this weekend is Hoop Fest. Spokane is getting ready to transform into Hoop Town, USA.
Yeah, for the 4,700 teams playing this year, check-in begins Thursday, and you will find that at the Central Plaza in Riverfront Park next to the Pavilion. Check-in goes from 3 to 7 Thursday and 11 to 7 on Friday. You can, if you want, take free bus rides all weekend to get you downtown. You don't have to mess with the parking down there. STA has park and ride options around the county, as well as the Hoop Loop shuttle downtown to get you close to the courts. You can park at 4th and Walnut under I-90 and over at the WSU Spokane lots. Road closures will begin toward the end of the week. And you can check out KXLY.com all week for the latest information on everything Hoop Fest.
So much fun.
Oh my gosh, it's time. It is now 6:25.
Well, still to come, a trial date may soon be set for the man accused of killing 4 University of Idaho students when Bryan Kohberger will be back in court.
Plus, one man is dead in an overnight shooting in Northwest Spokane. After the break, Allison Martinez live with what we know so far. And as we go to a commercial break, here's your first look at what's coming up on GMA at 7.
In this morning's GMA First Look, a teenage shark bite survivor.
It just felt like a bad dream, but it's just so scary. I was traumatized.
14-year-olds Blaine Brown and McKinley Gore were in waist-deep water at Topsail Beach in North Carolina when Blaine was bit in the leg by a shark. And this morning, he's speaking out to GMA from his hospital bed.
A wave hit us, and a few seconds later, it just bit me. And I just ran out of the water, lay down on the sand, and I calmly got my grandma and everybody.
And coming up at 7 a.m., we'll have much more of Blaine's story and why experts say even with news of recent shark bites, it's still largely safe at the beach. With your GMA First Look, I'm Matt Rivers, ABC News, Los Angeles.
To living with your albuterol asthma rescue inhaler. But it's a bit of a dinosaur because it only treats your symptoms, not inflammation. Treating both symptoms and inflammation with rescue is supported by asthma experts. Finally, there's a modern way to treat symptoms and asthma attacks. Air Supra is the first ever dual action rescue inhaler that treats your asthma symptoms and helps prevent attacks. Air Supra is the only rescue FDA approved to do both. Air Supra is an as-needed rescue inhaler and should not be used as a maintenance treatment for asthma. Get medical help right away if your breathing does not improve, continues to worsen, or for serious allergic reactions. Using Air Supra more than prescribed could be life-threatening. Serious side effects include heart problems, increased risk of thrush, or infections. Welcome to the modern age of dual-action asthma rescue. Ask your doctor if Air Supra is right for you.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Save your greed! Tesla's bluesy and soulful sound is still roaring and soaring live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, July 25th. Get your tickets now for one of the 80s hottest bands.
Winning is just the beginning.
Beautiful duet honeycomb shades from Hunter Douglas have a unique, energy-efficient design, which provides insulation at the window, helping reduce your utility bills year-round without compromising on style. And now you can qualify for a federal tax credit of up to $1,200 on select styles. To learn more, visit us at hunterdouglas.com or call today.
Expo 74 really saved Spokane. And prior to Expo, financially, Spokane was hurting. I really don't want to focus on the financial institute. And these people put Expo together. It was a big investment on their part.
I don't know if they realized what great mentors they were to those of us that were younger and challenged us. When you come together, it makes all the difference in the world. It just paved the way for so many great things to happen in Spokane.
It's the Coeur d'Alene Casino's $257,000 trucks and boatloads of winning giveaway. On June 29th, play to win extra play cash and this new 2024 Chevy Colorado Trail Boss grand prize.
Winning is just the beginning.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
We are following breaking news this morning of a shooting in Northwest Spokane.
It happened overnight on North Concord near Loma Vista Park, and our Allison Martinez has been there all morning and joins us live from the scene with the latest information.
Good morning. I'm here in Northwest Spokane, just a few homes down from Loma Vista Park. According to the Spokane Police Department, a woman shot and killed her male family member inside of the home that you see behind me. If you take a look at the home, you can see we have crime tape surrounding the property as well as some police. We've seen them in and out of the residence throughout the morning. Now, just after 1 a.m., the woman called 911 saying she shot someone and wanted to turn herself in. The police got here to find the woman waiting on the front porch. She's now in custody. At this point, there's no word on motive. The name of the man who was shot and killed will be released by the medical examiner's office at a later date. There are no road closures in this area. We'll bring you more updates on our website, KXLY.com. Reporting in Spokane, Allison Martinez, 4 News Now.
All right, Allison, thanks for that update.
Let's get over to Mark Peterson with a look at our forecast.
All right, good morning, everybody. The waning strawberry moon, you can still see it visible right up there, and we have a clear sky. It's beautiful outside. Temperatures have warmed already by a couple of degrees. We're at 58, winds to 5 miles an hour. They're going to be light all day long, less than 10. We look at the 4 things that we want you to know getting going on this Tuesday. Sunny and warmer today. It's going to be breezy for tomorrow. We're going to see those winds in excess of 20 miles an hour. Thunderstorm potential on Thursday as a cold front rolls over the top of us, and then that moves out, low 80s for Hoop Fest, and that's the really good news for a huge event that needs good weather. 86 for us today, 92 into Grand Coulee, Moses Lake, you're right there, Wenatchee at 91. Mid-90s into the Tri-Cities, Lewiston, 97 degrees, nearing 100, the Banksides. It'll be all over the place. We look at our forecast radar again, sunny, clear today. Tonight, we're going to see clear conditions until tomorrow morning. We start to see that increased chance of scattered showers on Wednesday. Look to be 11, 12 o'clock. Really good chance of those scattered showers we've seen prevalent so much for the late spring. And then another round coming in for Thursday, but some energy with that colder air mass, and that could present itself with those scattered thunderstorm activity. Now, for today, it's going to be sunny all day long. A few high thin clouds. We'll see those increase tonight. 86 will be our high today, but at noon, it's still going to be knocking on the door of 80 degrees.
Mark, thanks. Spokane City Council members introduced a new ordinance to regulate where you can legally shoot guns within city limits.
Well, Washington state law already makes it a crime to fire a gun in public or anywhere someone could be hurt, but this proposed ordinance would tighten city code, specifically banning the firing of a weapon in city limits, except in spaces like firing ranges. Now, this freshly proposed legislation would add to Spokane's municipal code, banning open carry at city-owned buildings like the Spokane Arena and City Hall. Those facilities already have policies in place banning weapons.
Really making sure that this is in our city code so there is strong precedence.
Now, Councilmember Cathcart also added an amendment allowing city-owned facilities to have gun storage lockers. The City Council will vote on this ordinance July 8th.
The Spokane Fire Department responded to a water rescue and a recovery mission within minutes. Rescue crews were able to save one person. Police say they got a call around 11:15 yesterday morning about a body floating in the Spokane River near the Gonzaga Bridge. Spokane Fire Department pulled the body out shortly after near the River Point campus. Rescue teams reported another person was in the river near Maple Street Bridge. Officials are currently investigating the cause of the death for the body that was found.
A Latah County judge could soon set a trial date for the man accused of killing 4 University of Idaho students. Brian Kohberger is accused of sneaking into a home and stabbing Kaylee Gonsalves, Madison Mogan, Ethan Chapin, and Xander Kernodle in November of 2022. He will be back in court on Thursday to discuss the schedule for the rest of the case, including a trial and possible sentencing.
The Biden White House's student loan repayment plan is facing more legal challenges. Lawsuits from Kansas and Missouri claim the Biden administration's Saving on a Valuable Education, or SAVE plan, overstepped its authority. The plan lowers borrowers' monthly payments. A judge in each state approved partial preliminary injunctions Monday. That means 2 parts of the plan will be halted while the cases are litigated. The SAVE program has canceled $5.5 billion in debt for more than 414,000 people.
Well, a heads up to Liberty Lake drivers. This detour is is around the closure of North Harvard Road off of I-90. It's closed from Euclid to Trent. Now, the plan is to replace the 2 main lanes from the Spokane River Bridge to Trent. The project is federally funded by the National Highway Performance Program. Your Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:34.
Let's check in with Mark again, looking at our chances for rain because we're in a little bit of a dry stretch here.
We're in a dry stretch. We have a 20 to 30% chance of showers Wednesday and Thursday. We've been talking about the timing on that, but also there's a chance on Sunday.
Okay.
And that looks to be Sunday afternoon, evening. So we're going to keep a close eye on that. Right now, you're going to have your sunglasses. Take a look at that. It's sunny. It's beautiful. Your full forecast is coming up.
And still to come on Good Morning Northwest, a different take on a depression treatment. The controversial drug showing signs of help.
Plus, the new link between infant mortality and restrictive abortion laws. What a new study shows next.
Connect with 4 News Now on KXLY+.
Rugged, capable off-road travel, adept at towing heavy loads, the completely redesigned Nissan Pathfinder has all the features buyers are looking for in a full-size SUV. Check these features: seating up to 8 with easy access third row, cabin noise reduction, super smooth 9-speed transmission, towing up to 6,000 pounds with 284 horsepower, classy upscale design, and two-tone style. There's lots more with this Pathfinder. Find out at Coeur d'Alene Nissan, just off Highway 95.
We're Ken and Donnie.
We're not brother and sister.
We're not husband and wife.
She's not my daughter.
He's not just arm candy.
Hey.
We're not bulldogs.
And we're not hammers.
What we are, we're advocates.
And so if you've been injured, we fight for you.
The insurance companies know us.
And they know we're ready to go to court.
Our record shows we do what it takes to win.
If you've been seriously injured in a crash,
you deserve more than just a law firm.
You deserve an advocate. Arm candy.
Good morning. Thank you for calling Mainstream Electric Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. How may I help you today?
I'm having some problem with my air conditioner.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What sort of problem?
Well, it's making a clangety, clangety, clunk sound.
Oh, no worries. We can certainly take care of that for you. Here at Mainstream Electric Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, we speak your language.
Not the best sound to start your day with, is it? Your next decision should be to call Precision. Our professionally trained technicians are here to provide you with award-winning service every time, so we can get you back up and running fast. Call or book online today.
I'm Mark Peterson, the Extreme Team and Horizon Credit Union, ready to take on our next job. If you know of a project that needs an Extreme Team makeover, go to KXLY.com to nominate it. Our thanks to Horizon Credit Union for sponsoring the 4 News Now Extreme Team.
Welcome back. The time is now 6:38. Pornhub, one of the most popular adult content websites in the U.S., will no longer allow people from Idaho to access its site due to the state's new age verification law.
The law goes into effect next month. It's meant to better protect children online. Anyone who tries to access these websites will need to verify their age through one of several ways, including through a digitized ID card, government-issued ID, or through a system relying on public or transactional data. Several adult websites have opposed these types of laws, and not because they are against age verification, but due to privacy concerns.
Now, in a blog post, Pornhub said these forms of verification can lead to identity theft since users would need to submit their private info on each site. The company is saying it opens the door for the risk of data breaches. Whether or not your intentions are good, governments have historically struggled to secure this data. Now, instead, the company is pushing for laws that require device-based age verification that allows users to access adult sites by authenticating their age on their own devices, eliminating the need to keep submitting your info.
Yeah, and other adult sites are expected to announce that they will also block users trying to access their site from Idaho. Mark.
All right, good morning. Our 10-second takeaway, it's going to be sunny and hot today. I mean, hot being 10 degrees above average. You're going to need to drink plenty of water, keep your fluid level high, sunglasses at the ready, 86 for our high today.
The drug ketamine is offering hope for hard-to-treat depression. Researchers in New Zealand recruited 231 adults with treatment-resistant depression. Within 5 days of receiving time-release ketamine pills, more than half responded favorably, and side effects were minimal. Patients who received the highest dose of 180 milligrams a day had a statistically significant lowering of depression symptoms. But getting the drug can be a challenge as it requires close medical supervision. It's estimated that nearly 3 million Americans suffer from treatment-resistant depression.
A new study found a possible link between rising infant mortality in Texas and the state's abortion restrictions. In September 2021, Texas banned nearly all abortions beyond 6 weeks of pregnancy. The study, published Monday in the journal JAMA Pediatrics, compared infant deaths in Texas and those across the country from 2018 to 2022. The authors found that between 2021 and 22, infant deaths in Texas surged nearly 13%. At the same time, the rest of the U.S. saw an increase of just 1.8%.
A study from the Mayo Clinic reveals that having an active workstation like a standing desk, a walking pad, or a stair stepper improves your physical health and your brain function. Americans spend nearly 90% of time at work sitting, and sitting is associated with major health risks, including heart disease, diabetes, back pain, cancer, and even death. This could be an easy way to improve your health. If you don't have a standing desk, maybe take a walk or stand during your break at work. Your brain will surely thank you for it. I feel like this was really popular when people were working at home during COVID.
Yep,
and
agreed.
If you still have them sitting around, could still be beneficial.
Use them. It's now 6:41.
After years of litigation, the founder of WikiLeaks agreeing to plead guilty. But will he spend any time behind bars? What we know about this plea deal. That's next.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Regular visits to your local Perfection Tire can ensure your car's safety and dependability.
With factory recommended maintenance, you increase your fuel efficiency as well as maintain your vehicle's value.
Nobody beats perfection.
If there's one thing we like, it's choices. Find yours with Ford F-150. Gas, hybrid, or all electric. Whether it's towing, powering up, or getting from 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds, what you choose to do with that much power is up to you. Tough this smart can only be called F-150.
Just announced. Low 1.9% APR financing for 72 months on a 2023 Ford F-150 or on the all-electric F-150 Lightning.
Adventure awaits at Silver Mountain Resort this summer. Play 2 days in Idaho's largest indoor water park and enjoy one night in a beautiful condo. Ride America's longest gondola for breathtaking scenic views or cruise the Northwest's #1 bike park. Create new family memories around the fire, an outdoor movie, or an evening stroll through the village. Just 30 minutes east of Coeur d'Alene on I-90. Your adventure awaits at Silver Mountain. Book today at silvermt.com.
Life is an opportunity to grow, to feel, to excel. Life moves at its own pace, daring you to keep up. Life pushes you to be better and to go farther. Life has you here. We're just here to help.
What does RV stand for? Recreational vehicle or ruined vacation? At Click It RV, we want you to have a fun, safe camping experience. So for the month of June, get to any Click It RV store and get a professional propane leak test, tire pressure check, wheel bearings, roof, slide and battery test. And all inspections are free because we want you and yours to have a safe camping season. Thinking of upgrading? Check out their used selection of new and used top brands like Grand Design, Rockwood, Flagstaff, Winnebago, and more. So get to a Click It RV store near you for a free inspection and keep your family safe.
Shopping for quality tires but afraid you're paying too much?
You'll find you can trust Perfection Tire for the best deals on Cooper tires and other top quality brands.
Save even more with Cooper Tire rebates going on now. Nobody beats perfection.
4 News Now is brought to you by Numerica Credit Union.
Welcome back. It's now 6:44. The years-long legal battle between the Department of Justice and WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange is said to be coming to a close. According to newly released court documents, Assange has agreed to plead guilty to a single charge under the Espionage Act. In exchange, he will avoid prison time. ABC's Perry Russum reports.
After more than a decade of evading the U.S. Department of Justice, in just a matter of days, Julian Assange is expected to be a free man. According to court documents unsealed last night, the WikiLeaks founder, now 52 years old, will plead guilty to a single felony count under the U.S.'s Espionage Act. In exchange, he'll be sentenced to time served after spending the last 5 years in a British prison fighting extradition.
The cost to Julian, of course, has been to be deprived of freedom for all these years in the battle for journalistic freedom.
WikiLeaks releasing this video of Assange said to be boarding a flight out of London after the deal with the DOJ was made. Federal prosecutors accused Assange of publishing secret military documents and videos from the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan with the help of Chelsea Manning, who at the time was an Army intelligence analyst.
In our release of these 400,000 documents about the Iraq War, the intimate detail of that war from the US perspective, we hope to correct some of that attack on the truth.
Assange's run from prosecution included years of hiding in Ecuador's embassy in London, his wife speaking outside prison before his release.
What starts now with Julian's freedom is a new chapter.
The Australian is a polarizing global figure.
I don't think you can go around publishing very, very confidential information and expect to get away with it.
We all deserve to know the truth about what goes on in this world, and I think he was very brave.
The plea deal still has to be approved by a judge. That court date is on Wednesday in Saipan, an island north of Guam that is a U.S. territory. Perry Russum, ABC News, Washington.
Good morning. It is now 6:46. Here is a live look this morning. Blue skies.
A cloud in the sky out there, setting us up for a pretty nice day, Mark.
It's going to be a sunny day. It's going to be a warm day. In fact, I would call it hot. It's 10 degrees above average. So let's get to the forecast, show you what's going on. We're going to do this hour by hour. But as we get into 9, it's going to be near 70. By 11 o'clock, we will have reached a normal high for this time of year. That 30-year average is 76 degrees. So we're going to be right there even before the noon hour. Then we're going to warm up quickly. All right, so we're going to have temperatures right at about 80 at noon. And then we're going to be in the mid-80s starting at 2 o'clock. That takes us all the way through dinner time and into, well, even the late evening. I mean, 7 o'clock, it's still 84 degrees. Sunshine, winds are going to be light. Really going to be a rather nice day. Now, we do see, as we look at the satellite radar, little energy over into South Dakota. Montana's dry. We've got dry conditions for us. But this is the next thing coming our way, and that's going to be that low that's going to roll across eastward over Canada. But we're going to get the southern edge of that, and that's what's going to bring about our change. So we've got the high pressure right now. We're going to continue to hold on to that for the day. Tonight, it's still going to be very evident, but tomorrow we start to see, again, we hold on to the warm air, but we still now have some moisture being pulled into the mix. That's going to present itself with scattered showers. We're going to see that again through Thursday, but this is the dry, or not the dry actually, it's the colder air, cooler air coming in that will be dry way to the south. We're going to be caught up with a few scattered showers and isolated thunderstorm activity because of that movement. That will then kick out and we'll warm back up for Friday. We look at our forecast radar, and again, this is sort of a different model, but it gives us a pretty good idea that Wednesday midday, we are going to see those scattered showers. And we're looking at a 20 to 30% chance of showers. It's not a lock. We're going to see quite a bit into the Central Basin for tomorrow, and more so along the Canadian line, higher elevations, northeastern Washington and North Idaho. And that's going to be for Thursday with a chance of thunderstorms into the afternoon for us. And we're standing at about a 20% chance of thunderstorm activity. Friday, we get high and dry. Things look pretty good, and we warm up for the weekend. So today, it's going to be, again, very warm, 10 degrees above average, just about everywhere you go. Mid-80s for us. That goes all the way north to Colville, all the way south into the Palouse. 97 for the high into Lewiston. If you're down there, yeah, drink your water. Temperature's going to be in the low 90s. Omak, Grand Coulee, and Moses Lake. So the summer weather today, again tomorrow, but then we see that colder air come in from Canada. that creates that other opportunity for not only showers, but the thunderstorm activity. They're going to be scattered and isolated. Friday, 75, building back the high pressure and the heat, and we'll be into the low 80s Saturday and Sunday again. That's Hoop Fest weekend. Also, again, are you playing pickleball? You're going to be doing that in Coeur d'Alene?
Yeah.
Should
in
be.
A tournament.
Temperatures are about 80 for that. Best of luck in your tournament. I know this is like the thing right now.
Yeah.
That and hoops.
A lot of hoops.
Bring lots of water, though.
Well, for sure. It is now 10 minutes before the hour. Your morning sprint is coming up next.
Thanks so much for starting your day with us right here on Good Morning Northwest. Happy Tuesday. We'll be right back.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Mysticwa Casino Hotel in Chewelah.
It all starts with a Chevy truck. Chevy Silverado with the TurboMax engine and best-in-class standard torque. And Chevy Silverado HD with up to 14 available camera views. Do more in a Chevy truck. Get yours now. Get $5,750 total value on this Silverado when you trade in an eligible vehicle. That's 10% below MSRP. See your hometown Chevy dealer today.
The right window shade can do more than just cover a window. Imagine shades that light up to illuminate dark spaces. Shades that adjust automatically for the best lighting or privacy. Shades that improve energy efficiency for lower utility bills. All with legendary Hunter Douglas quality for style that lasts. Hunter Douglas. Shades like no other.
Hi, I'm Doug Trudeau with Trudeau's Marina. It's summertime. It's time to get out on the water and experience the fun of boating. We have a huge selection of new boats to choose from. Find the best fit for you and your family at Trudeau's Marina. All our boats are powered by Mercruiser. So if you're in the market for a boat, come in and see us at Trudeau's Marina in downtown Spokane.
Got an itch for a brand new GMC Sierra? Scratch it at Northern Quest. It's the Scratch to Win Sierra giveaway. Play daily with your Camus Rewards card and it could be yours on June 28th. And don't miss our Sierra tailgate party before the grand prize drawing. We'll have $2 beers, pizza, and hot dogs. Plus cornhole for extra entries and prizes. The Sierra tailgate party. Details at northernquest.com.
You've been hearing about it, and now we've got it at Post Falls Volkswagen, the ID4 electric SUV. This SUV has a space, warranty, technology that buyers want at a price that's competitive. The ID4 was engineered to win the hearts of SUV owners ready to go electric. With a quick charge and an EPA estimated range of 260 miles.
The Volkswagen ID4 now eligible for a customer bonus on top of the federal tax credit.
The ID4 electric SUV, see it at Post Falls Volkswagen.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now.
Just about 6:53, time to get you ready to take on your Tuesday with the Morning Sprint.
We have Mark Peterson here with some warming weather, and we're going to see some rain.
But Allison Martinez is on the scene of a fatal shooting in Northwest Spokane early this morning. Let's get right to Allison with this breaking story.
I'm here just a few homes down from Loma Vista Park. The Spokane Police Department tells us a woman turned herself in after shooting and killing a male family member. This all happened just after 1 o'clock in the morning inside of the home that you see behind me. More investigators and forensics just arrived on scene here. There are no road closures at this time as the investigation continues. We'll bring you more updates on our website, KXLY.com.
On this Tuesday, on our first alert weather, it is a very mild start to the day. We have blue sky, 53 into the valley, 47 Deer Park. Officially, we're sitting at 58 with 50 over into Coeur d'Alene. We look at our expectation today. We expect to see the continuation of blue sky. It's going to be nice. This high pressure dominating today. Tomorrow, we start to see it weaken. Therefore, we get the chance of showers and cloud cover. We hold on to the heat, and then we get on to cooler temperatures. But today, it's going to be summer weather, no doubt about it. Sunshine with a high today of 86.
Spokane police say Chad Horn set a series of fires at these locations over the weekend and is responsible for another arson last month. He's charged with second-degree arson and reckless burning. In his defense, Horn's lawyer claims multiple factors made Horn act out of character. The commissioner set Horn's bond at $100,000. His arraignment is scheduled for July 2nd.
Spokane City Council members introduced a new ordinance to regulate where you can legally shoot guns within city limits. The proposed ordinance would tighten city code, specifically banning the firing of a weapon in city limits except in spaces like firing ranges. This freshly proposed legislation would add to Spokane's municipal code. Council member Michael Cathcart also added an amendment allowing city-owned facilities to have gun storage lockers. The City Council will vote on this ordinance on July 8th.
In your Fire Watch coverage, in Northwest Spokane, you may have seen helicopters and ground crews working on a brush fire in Riverside State Park yesterday. The fire burned about an acre or two. Washington State Parks and Rec says no homes were threatened. However, the Moran Trailhead, Centennial Trail, and Suspension Bridge at Bowen Pitcher had to be closed during that firefight.
New research finds both the frequency and intensity of extreme wildfires has more than doubled in the last 2 decades. Researchers looked at 2 decades of data collected by 2 NASA satellites. They focused on clusters of extreme events and found there were nearly 3,000 out of more than 30 million fires globally in the western U.S. and Canada. Extreme fire events have increased 11-fold from 6 in 2003 to 67 in 2023. The year 2023 was also the hottest on record. The lead author says the findings are consistent with the effects of climate change as forests become hotter and drier.
The Kootenai County Sheriff's Office and Coeur d'Alene Police still searching for a teenager who escaped a juvenile detention center. Sheriff Robert Norris says 2 teens escaped about 5:30 Friday evening. They found one of them. Police say the other was seen running north from the center. 15-year-old Caden Schreibeis was last seen wearing a green shirt and blue sweatpants. If you have any information on where Caden is, you should call the Kootenai County Sheriff's Office at this number on your screen.
The Idaho Transportation Department needs your help looking for ways to improve traffic on Rathdrum Prairie. Today, ITD will host the first of 2 open houses to discuss ways to optimize existing corridors and develop new routes to ease congestion and increase mobility in the area. Today's meeting at the Kootenai Technical Education Campus in Rathdrum begins at 5. Tomorrow's meeting will be held at the Coeur d'Alene Shrine Club Event Center starting at 6. Now, if you can't make it, there is also an online version that will be available starting on Thursday.
Liberty Lake drivers beware. This detour is in place around the closure of North Harvard Road off of I-90. It's closed from Euclid to Trent. The plan is to replace the 2 main lanes from the Spokane River Bridge to Trent. The project is federally funded by the National Highway Performance Program.
Hoop Fest is coming up this weekend, and Spokane is getting ready to transform into Hooptown, USA. For the 4,700 teams playing this year, check-in begins Thursday. You'll find it at Central Plaza in Riverfront Park, which is next to the pavilion. Check-in will be from 3 to 7 on Thursday and 11 to 7 on Friday. You can take the free bus rides all weekend to get you downtown. STA has a park and ride option around the county, as well as the Hoop Loop shuttle downtown to get you close to the courts. You can park at 4th and Walnut under I-90 and over at the WSU Spokane lots. Road closures will begin towards the end of this week, and you can check our website, KXLY.com, for all the latest Hoop Fest info. We'll be back with a final check of weather that's coming up right after this break.
At 4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
At Numerica, you'll find money answers for people who'd rather be on the water. Get money answers for you and only you. Learn more at numericacu.com.
This summer, if you're looking for fun new adventures and a new Jeep, nobody has a better selection at better prices than the saving superstars at Dishman Dodge Ram Chrysler Jeep. Dishman Dodge! For over 50 years, Dishman has been Spokane's powerhouse, selling the best lineup of Jeeps for less, as well as the popular Ram trucks, with over 100 in stock currently, making Dishman the only place you should go if you're looking for a new Ram truck or Jeep. Dishman Dodge!
Watch KXLY Plus over the air on KXLY ABC4. Live updates, breaking news, weather every 10 minutes from the 4 News Now team. Get up to date on the information you need in just an hour. Weekdays at 11 a.m. and 4 p.m. over the air on KXLY ABC4.
Well, good morning. You're waking up. Blue sky, 58 degrees right now, warming quickly. We'll be at 61 by 8 o'clock, and we're going to be into the mid-80s today all afternoon with a high today of 86 degrees. We're going to hold on to that heat till the evening hours and the sun sets. Tomorrow's going to be another 86-degree day, but we see increased clouds, breezy conditions as we transition into colder air and, of course, more unstable air. That's going to be showers and isolated thunderstorms on Thursday, 71. Friday, we build back high pressure, 75. We get our team packets for Hoop Fest starting Thursday. Low 80s for the weekend.
Thanks so much for starting your day with us right here on Good Morning Northwest.
We sure have appreciated it. We'll see you throughout GMA for live local updates.